Ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are all of you doing? I hope all is good. First and foremost, apologies, it is late. You should tell where I'm watching the game on if it's flipping late. I had everything on, and it was behind without me knowing, and I've had to go and reset everything to get this up to scratch properly. Now it's on, and I'm at 3 minutes 10. That's a little bit ahead. But I'm here like, okay, the players are on the pitch. They're about to kick off very shortly. I was going to be late to start anyway. And then next thing I know, kickoff's already started and this is behind. So I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here. We're watching the game, Norway, France. I hope all of you are good. And it's been 3 minutes. So with what's bizarre, Norway have a very heavily rotated team and France don't. So interesting to see how this one's going to go, because I think when people were looking at France-Norway, and me included for this game, I was waiting to see Haaland and all these guys against France and what can Norway cook. Honestly, right now, and you guys can let me know your predictions, I think France are probably going to win about 3-0, the way that it stands. Unless if there's a... Oh, good shot. Was that true? Who was that? Was that Tchouaméni? Or was that Coney? But France have a strong team on the pitch. Despite a couple of changes, like Lacroix is on, Coney is on, and up front, or close to up front. Let me have a look. There's Elise, there's Dembele, Mbappe, and... Oh, Senegal are 1-0 up against Iraq, just to let you know. Yeah, Doué's been playing too, so that's not a thing. Yeah, there's only... Okay, Coney, Tchouaméni, and Lacroix. That's it. Everyone else is pretty much who they pick. For Norway, it's a completely different story. Strand Larsen is up top. Odegaard's not playing. All on the bench. Berge is not playing. They've apparently rotated everybody. Noose is not playing. So, technically, we're getting France versus Norway. B. So we'll see how it all goes. Now, Senegal, like I've said, are 1-0 up against Iraq. The goal coming from Diarra. I don't know what that does for the third place teams, because Senegal were bottom of that anyway. Although I think because Scotland are there with a bad goal difference, it might affect them. Oh, through ball onto the right-hand side. France on the attack. I think France are going to score, honestly. Shot! 1-0. Honestly, you know, it's Dembele. Unbelievable. Well, it's not unbelievable. It's very believable, actually. This could be very straightforward for France. This could be. And Norway won't care because they're already through. They could not care any less. It's a great cutback. Beautiful cutback. Great through ball. Beautiful cutback. And then very nicely brought on his right foot, and Dembele slots it in. Quality goal. Quality goal. First of many, I reckon. First of many. Oh, here's a Senegal goal. Oh, it's a set piece. From very close distance. Basically a 6-yard box. Apologies, you're going to hear me very nasal today. It's been one hell of a dusty day and I've sneezed for half the day. Honestly, it's been horrible. So I'm okay. I haven't got a flu or anything, but it's really dusty and I've left everything open earlier on and I regret that I did. Today's one of those days where the index is high for very, let's say, polluted air. It's just dust. So you're going to hear that. You're going to hear that today. That's the one of the bad things about Dubai. I wonder if Norway can actually do something. Because if they concede again and it goes to 2-0, I think they're toast, fully toast. I'm not doing Cape Verde versus Saudi. No. What are the other games later on? The other games to happen: Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Spain. That group is tight. It is tight. Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi. They can all still go through. They can all still go through. Four points for Spain, 2 for Uruguay and Cape Verde, 1 for Saudi Arabia. Unreal. Approaching 10 minutes, 1-0 France. Oh, it's a chance for Norway. They're in. They're in. No, it's a poor pass. It's a poor pass. Good block by Lacroix. Good block. Oh, given away by Upamecano very badly there. Ball over to Dembele. Dembele. Through ball. Unlucky, Mbappe. Unlucky. Too many. Coney. Back. Lacroix all the way to the left. Ball in. Back post. Mbappe. No one. Bear with me 1 sec. I'm going to prep here. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hang on 1 sec. Right. Free kick to Norway. This could be a chance from a set piece here for Norway. Ball crossed in. Cleared. Ball in. Oh, it's a chance for Norway! Oh, has he missed? How have you missed, Strand Larsen? How? How have you missed? That's a Harry Kane miss from the other day. Oh, that's a... No, that's not a high foot, actually. That's not a high foot. Strand Larsen's got to score that. He has to. Red card for Iraq. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Rebin Sulaka has been sent off. Oh boy. Interesting state of affairs. Senegal probably going to win about 4-0 now. They have to. They need to stat pad, to be fair. And that's even that, at best. Senegal might still not make it. Ball over to Coney. Ah, little flick. Too many. Dembele on the right-hand side. No, I'm fine. I've got a runny nose, that's all. Because of dust. It's horrible. But yeah, I've been sneezing for half the day, basically, and that's why. Now it just feels inflamed. And I still feel like I want to sneeze. It's horrible, you know? You know what helps? It helps when I'm constantly talking and I'm talking loud, then I actually get some relief. You know, if I try to talk really, really quietly, though, it's like, okay, now I'm starting to get like, okay, little tingles. I'm like, oh my God, don't sneeze, don't sneeze. It's Mbappe, 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 Mbappe. What a save. What a save. Too many. France have depth, honestly. The whole squad is just unreal. But I do want to say this, and I mentioned this earlier yesterday to a friend. France haven't been tested yet. They haven't been tested yet. And I'm curious to see what France are going to look like against a top team. That's what I'm curious about. Also, is Didier Deschamps here? Is he in attendance? He must be. Elise. Ball in. Unlucky. Trying to find Mbappe. Oh, he's not there. I thought not. I didn't know if he was going to make it back in time, because they did say he might be back on Saturday, which would be missing this game. Got a feeling I'm going to sneeze. Beautiful football from Norway here, on the edge. Have a dig, have a dig. Ah, good block. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Here come France. Dembele! Oh! 2-0! Dembele with a shot from out of the box. Norway are toast. That's it. Norway are finished. Norway are finished. Thanks for coming. And they don't even care. This is what's mad. They don't care. They're already through. And there was a shirt porn Mbappe there. That should be a yellow card, irrespective. But Dembele cutting in. Oh, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. But the keeper should be doing, I think, a bit better there. I say a bit. Unreal, honestly, unreal. This game is, it's a throwaway at this point. It really is. Oh, chance for Norway. Oh, it's 2-1. No way. They've scored. How's he done that then? What? That's the quickest response I think I've ever seen. Look at that, straight from the kickoff. 1 pass, 2 passes, moves forward, 3 passes, inside, 4 passes, cuts in, shoots. Upamecano didn't even care. He did not care. He let the man through and just did not move. Unbelievable. 2-1. I think that's a French corner. Ball in. Is that another corner? Yes, another corner. Lacroix is looking at this. Would be good if he scored. Ball in, back post, shot, blocked. From distance, blocked. Dembele back. Theo Hernandez. Elise. Nice from Elise, nice. Oh, on the edge. Mbappe. Hernandez. Goal kick. What's happened? What? What have they done? Why would you do that? Who approved this? I don't like it. Personally. There was all they've done. They've removed some of the white, and they've changed the font of the letters. Oh! That's a Senegal goal. Sorry, I thought that was a goal. They've removed some of the white, and they've changed the font. I caught the sneeze there. So for those that don't know, that's the old badge. That's the new badge. It looks medieval. The font looks medieval. Why would you do that? There was nothing wrong with this. If you realize, they've gotten rid of the white outlines and they've gotten rid of the inner golden circle, and they've changed the letters. They've changed the font to that font. Now, if they want to take away some of the white and all that, I ain't got a problem with that. But the font of the lettering is atrocious. Horrible. Anyway, that's that. To be honest, I thought if they were going to change the logo, they were going to get rid of everything and just keep the line. Big up, Steve. Hope you're all good, mate. Thank you for the super chats. Rai, thank you very much. Oh, my goodness. Younes. Got a feeling I'm going to sneeze. Do you like shoulder up? Apologies. I'm trying to prevent sneezing because if I sneeze, it's going to go on for like 8-9 times, and I know myself. I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Right. Younes, do you like shoulder up? You're asking me if I would take him at Chelsea? No. Basically, no. No, I wouldn't. He's all right, though. He's all right. I mean, we've seen him this World Cup. He seems all right. I don't have too much opinion on him, but we're seeing him play. Looks okay. Doesn't look bad. Urban Chaos, thank you very much. France isn't even out of second gear, toying with Norway. Well, to be honest, Norway are through, and they've rotated their entire team. So France didn't. France have just swapped 3 players, and the rest of their team's still strong. So Norway here, I'm actually surprised they scored. You know, surprised they've scored. So, yeah, that's that. Big up, Steve. No, it's not the AC. Well, to be fair, the AC doesn't help. Today, it's not the AC. Normally, it's the AC. It's not the AC. It's the dust. Today's been a very dusty day. And I left the doors open today to let some air in and whatnot. And it happened earlier on. Sneezing, and I'm just like, oh my God. And I realize I look outside and I just see like, you can't really see. I'm just like, oh no. And it done me from earlier on, and now I'm just like, I'm already irritated, basically. So, Norway are in. Norway are in. Chance. Oh, it's overhit. It's overhit. Coney. Dembele. Mbappe. Coney on the edge. Tchouameni. Through ball in. France might get the third here. Dembele. Oh! 3-1. There it is. Do they not learn? Do they not learn? Honestly, Benadryl is your friend, mate. Okay, chill. I'll check that out. Cheers. Thank you. Dembele cutting in once again. That's his hat-trick. Looks like we're going to have to add him to the list. You know, now France have 2. They've got Mbappe and Dembele. Why are you letting Dembele shoot? Honestly, why? Terrible defending. Terrible defending. Keeper had no chance for that one. No chance. Man said Le Frogs again. Free 1.
All over them. All over them. Norway are going to have to bring some of their big boys on. They ain't got a choice. They have not got a choice. Urban Chaos, thank you for the super chat, my man, saying Tuchel tried so hard for us to sign Dembele. He did. He did. It's funny, when you go back and you actually look at the players Tuchel wanted, now they're all performing. They are actually all performing. He wanted Dembele. He wanted Rafinha, if I'm not mistaken. He wanted Anthony Gordon. He wanted Declan Rice. He wanted... Who else? There was someone else. And that's over the bar from Germany. De Jong. Yep, he wanted De Jong. Did he want Gvardiol? No. Koundé. We know about Koundé. To be fair about Koundé, like, yeah, we tried to compete with Barcelona for that. It didn't happen. So, yeah. Even Rafinha. Rafinha, we got a deal done with Leeds and he wanted Barcelona. So I can't really, you know, for those ones, yeah, it's just the players. No, you got to remember. Yeah, Aubameyang he got in Aubameyang. But you got to remember, Sterling was another one. But Sterling, yeah, how that ended up working out, not even working out. It's come to light that it seemed like that was a Todd Bowley spend big sort of signing without knowing what we're doing, basically. We already know that was the case. But Aubameyang was a Tuchel request. However, he played 52 minutes under Tuchel, and then Tuchel got sacked. So we don't know how Aubameyang would have worked. This is the truth. We don't know. He played 52 minutes for the manager that he signed for. So Norway with a free kick here. 3-1 before half time so far is wild. Ball back post. Corner? No, still on. Oh, yeah. Lukaku. With Lukaku, you got to understand. With Lukaku, it wasn't really much for footballing reasons why we hate him. Yeah, you know, there were chances that he'd miss and we'd go, what the hell? But he was also scoring some and he was in a rhythm. We wanted Lukaku out because of the interview. Lukaku speaking the way that he spoke, to be honest, there's no manager in the world that will be able to know that your player is going to turn on you like that. So I can't really blame Tuchel for that. Would I go back and not buy Lukaku? Absolutely. But it was the interview why we hate him. It wasn't as a player why we hate him. We were cool with what he was doing to that point. He done the interview and we're like, what? Are you mad? Get out, please. You're not wanted here. Turns out you don't even want to be here, so see you later, you know? And then he done the same thing to Inter Milan. So, yeah, that's just the player. Oh, nice skill from Doué. Unlucky. Good header from Strand Larsen there. He won it, the first ball. Elise. Dembele. Shot again. No. Coney. No penalty. Mbappe trying to look at the ref here. The ref is none other than Michael Oliver. Not so nice to see him. Oh, Norway on a chance for an attack here. Little flick. Free kick, Norway. Oliver is unmissed. Absolutely. Pull over the top. Out for a France throw. We're not far from half-time. Haaland's finding this funny. He's not bothered. Maignan to Lacroix. That could have been a Chelsea combination, but Dembele. Dembele over to Doué. Doué. Given away. Do you think Haaland's looking at this going, I'll score a hat-trick, it's fine, don't worry. Coney. I'm curious, who would France play in the next round as top of the group, and who would Norway play? I'm going to look this up, because this could be an explanation. What on earth just happened? Doué's tried to go around the keeper, got brought down. Referee's gone, nope, play on. Although he did get the ball, it looks like. But anyway. France plays Sweden. Norway play the Ivory Coast. Oh, they'll take that. Yeah, they'll be happy with that. Everyone's a winner. Although Norway versus Sweden would have been a war. Yeah, I would have watched that. 100% I would have watched that. Yeah. A Scandinavian derby. Yes, please. Will be the kindest derby going. Imagine a derby with no violence. That would be that. Ball in for France. This could be 4. This could be 4. This could be... No, it's not 4. I'm trying to see what the third place situation is. Okay. As it stands, oh, okay. Scotland are out of the top 8 as it stands. Scotland are out. Algeria are still in. Algeria in 8th. But there are still games to be played, I think. Hang on. Is there a... Hang on. Unlucky. Good save from the keeper. I don't know if this is being updated in real time, but let me have a look. So, no, it's not in real time. Senegal have basically gone above Scotland. So as it stands, Scotland are out. Cape Verde, Belgium and Congo all still need to play. So it depends on their results too. But as it stands, because there are teams in there that have played 3 games and have 3 points, South Korea, mainly. Croatia still yet to play. Hopefully Ghana can stop them. Chance out of the box, unlucky. And it's still up for grabs. We'll see. Congo have 1 point. Belgium and Cape Verde have 2. So Cape Verde and Belgium technically both need to win. A draw won't do it. For both of them, they both need to win. Because 3 points won't do it for them. So we'll see. We'll see how this is all going to end up. I think by tomorrow, we're going to understand the situation fully. Going to be an interesting end for the group stage. Very interesting. Big up, Steve. Going to be at Wembley Box Park tomorrow. Enjoy it. We are doing the watch-along for that, by the way. Actually, tomorrow is going to be flipping. I don't know what's going to happen. England and Panama. I'm doing that. And then later on, after the end of that game, basically, 2.5 hours later, I start the Austria-Algeria game. So we'll be here for both. That's going to be one hell of a night. Ken Joy, thank you very much for the super chat. Ever since Hazard retired, Belgium looks bad. I mean, to be honest, even when Hazard was there, they were not doing what was expected of them, despite the fantastic team they had. But yeah, you're right. Since then, they've gotten worse. So they've kind of gone back to type. You know, Belgium back in the day used to just be that normal European side. You know? They just used to be that team that most top teams would beat. So now they look all right on paper. They're still not playing how they're expected to. So 5 minutes of added time. 1.5 to play. Here's Mbappe. Tchouameni. Coney. Upamecano. Looks like they're going to see this half out. That's out for a goal kick. We're going to hit half time here, guys. And it's Norway 1, France 3. This goal kick should do it. Dimitri, thank you very much. Oh, my God. For the super chat, NHS is so slow, my dad's still in hospital. Oh, my goodness. Is he okay, though? Let us know. Is he all right? Is everything okay? Is the thing stable, at least? The NHS is horrible, I'm afraid. It's horrible. If you see how other countries are operating, your mind will be blown. It makes the NHS look like a joke. So, yeah, sorry to hear that. But let us know if everything's all good. Exactly that, Steve. Exactly that. We're at half-time. The other game as well is 1-0 to Senegal. And in Iraq, he got sent over the advertising board. What on earth happened to him? Is he okay? He's all right. He's all right. My goodness. He's waiting for surgery. Heart arteries blocked. How is he waiting? Even in the waiting room, right? Even in A&E, it's the most severe that get priority. How can you get how can you not get more? How can you get more severe than that? That's what I'm trying to say. That's horrible. That's horrible, man. Stay strong, and he'll pull through. If he's being monitored, he'll pull through. All thoughts with you and him, my friend. I appreciate that. At least I have your watch songs to pass time. I do my best. I'll do my best. It's not the best one, I'll be honest, because I'm feeling stuffed, but we're here. I'm doing my best too. So... But that game overall, yeah, pretty much France domination. 14 shots, 8 on target, 3 scored, all from Dembele. It's, yeah. I agree with that, by the way. It's not the people or staff, it's the system that's fluffed. It is. And the system's been stuffed since Tony Blair. So, what to do? Oh my goodness. I do know in London today the temperature's been like 37 degrees. Yeah, Steve. Yeah. You spoke to your dad today? I did, yeah. As here in London, we're melting. 37 near Wembley. Humidity was next level. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. It's not surprising. Honestly. And it doesn't seem to be going anywhere away. I know it's still going to be hot. I think it's going to drop a little bit, but it's still going to be hot. So, yeah, if you're in the UK, watch it. Watch yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Fuzzbrain, thank you very much for the super chat. Since you were not streaming last night's USA game, I'm obligated to say now that no one likes turkey and it's the worst protein ever. You lot lost to a bunch of one-legged turkeys. Oh, right. I mean, they still got through. They still got through. But how are you losing to one-legged turkeys? I say one-legged turkeys because they had lost every game up until now, and they were a joke up until now, and then they went and beat the States 3-2. How's that happen? Basically, Turkey done what was expected of them at the beginning of the tournament against the US, but they fluffed the other two games. Do you know what I mean? And it took the other two games to fluff for them to show up against the US. I didn't watch it. I had to catch up, and I saw the highlights. But yeah. Looked bizarre. And they were celebrating. I'm like, oh, no, I understand you've won a game, but still. You know? Hamuda! Hope you're all good. Thank you very much for the super chat saying, what a signing Lacroix would be. I am worried as there is so many noise and reports that give a chance for hijackers. We need to be incisive with such a player. Let us all pray they don't mess this up. They better not mess this up. If they mess that up, game over. We're screwed. Respectfully. Because he's actually one player that most people will actually take. So, yeah. There doesn't seem to be anyone else even remotely interested or trying. So, hopefully all will be good. We'll see. I expect it to happen. Because they were going to get a centre-back. I expect it to happen. What happens after that, though? God knows. But let's see. Why did they change the way you pronounce the country? You're talking about Turkey, innit? They didn't change the way that you pronounce the country. In the World Cup, everyone is trying to call the countries by the way that it's actually called by their own people, it seems. You know? In their own version of what the translation should be. So, like, Czech Republic is not Czech Republic now, it's Czechia. But if you ask a Czech, what country from, he says Czechia. For Turkey, it's always been Turkey. Turkey. Yeah? That's in Turkish. But these lot are all saying Turkey. And it's like, well, it's Turkey in English. It doesn't actually change much, but that's basically what's going on. So, let's talk soccer. Thank you very much. Saying Haaland, Odegaard coming on soon. I think they will. They have to. Surely. Unless if the manager really is not bothered. And he's like, we're going through anyway. I don't want to risk them. I need them for the knockout game, which he might actually do. But I don't know. If they want to give this a go, then they're going to have to bring those guys on. We'll see. Does he really want it or does he not? That we actually don't know. There's a chance he might not actually want it. And if he doesn't want it, no, those players will not come on. But if he does want it, then those players will come on. Basically, I hope that makes sense. Why is Sweden not Sverige then? Good question. I don't know. It seems to be just a select few countries. I don't get it. Because there's not exactly been a request from Turkey, you must call us Turkey, or like the Czechs have gone, call us Czechia. Like, no. You know, it's like Ivory Coast. People call them Côte d'Ivoire. Well, yeah, in French, la Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast. Like, Côte means coast. D'Ivoire means ivory. Do you get what I'm saying here? I don't know why it's some countries and some not. I don't know. I don't know. Zulu Boy, thank you very much as well, saying, hi, Younes, any take on Schweinsteiger's comment? What did he say? What did he say? Because I'm not entirely sure what he said. I heard that he said something. I don't know what he actually said, though. So if you do want to remind me, I can have a look. Oh, my God, this is not going away. Oh, Anthony Taylor is in the other game. Oh, so both of these games are being managed by Englishmen. He's the one who gave a red card. I'm not surprised Anthony Taylor was the one who gave a red card. The Ivorian coach said he was being racist. What did Schweinsteiger say? Honestly. I'll look it up. Daniel, thank you very much. My God, that CFC new logo is ugly. Like, what the... Yeah, it's a joke. It's shocking. It is shocking. Let me have a look and see what Schweinsteiger has said. Because, I've not actually seen it. But yeah, the logo, I hate it. That font is atrocious. What's he said? He said the Ivory Coast style was a bit African football, a bit unorthodox, a bit wild, a bit perhaps also not so conditioned by tactics. We must be prepared for it to be unpredictable. What's wrong with that? Are people saying that's racist? If they're saying that's racist, have a day off. This is coming from someone who is African. Have a day off. Have a day off. He's right. What he said is correct. It's true. African football, this is what, okay. When we're watching AFCON, is AFCON as predictable as it is with European football? No, it's not, because the style is completely different. When you're seeing these African teams come up against, especially bigger nations, so in this case, Germany, big nation, the Ivory Coast are going to use the strengths that African countries tend to have, which is physicality. So tactically, it's out the window. It's try and set up a very, very tight block, defend, make it hard for them, get in their faces, try and disrupt their flow completely, and hit them on a counter-attack. And that's exactly what Ivory Coast did on the day up until the last 10 minutes where they threw it away. Well, no, even before that, they conceded, and then they conceded at the end. But African teams, and it's not all of them, Tunisia can't do it to save their lives. Right? Morocco. Look at how Morocco are playing. It's not very European, even though they got some flair, but they've got attributes there that make you go flipping out. They're hard to keep up with. Ivory Coast on that day were brilliant. The Ivory Coast were class. Until the end, when they let it go, and I think they probably let it go mentally. But Schweinsteiger said nothing wrong there. African football is unpredictable. When African football is played at its highest level, it can be very difficult to play against. But it needs to be played properly. It needs to be played properly. Which is not, it's not everyone that does that. Unfortunately. So, yeah. Honestly, accusations across the gaff. Yeah, Cape Verde, another example. DR Congo, another example. You know? Senegal didn't do it this time round. Honestly, they've not done it this time around. Although I do think, and as someone who like watches African football extensively, I think Senegal are beginning a new transition. I think Senegal are starting to the successful team that they've had is now starting to phase out, and they're now looking for new faces to come in. And I think they're going to go through a period of transition now. Their time has come to an end, I think. So it depends how they handle that. Reece James is out for at least 2 games. Crap. It could be worse. It could be worse. So he'll miss Panama, which is fine, and then he'll miss the round of 32. It could be worse. Depends who England play, though. Oh my goodness. I think I might have to call it, guys. I'm being honest. I'm getting really congested now, and I need to take some action. So, yeah, this is not helping. This second half will be impossible to even talk at this rate. I'd only leave for a whole 10 minutes to go and sort out everything, because that would just be ridiculous. It's a watch-along. But yeah. Talking is making it worse. This is the thing. Talking is making it worse. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Shower or something. It's not even, like, I've not got a cold. Like, I'm fine. But we had dust earlier on, and it's just been horrible. And since then, I sneezed like 4 or 5 times earlier on because of it. And it's just, I think it's just inflamed everything now because of it. It's just constant stress. It's just constant. So, yeah. I think a good night would make it go away, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to call it. Apologies. Much appreciated. But. I'm going to wait for it to cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to try and get a video done for Younes Talks Chelsea really quick. And then I'm going to be done. But tomorrow's a big one. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow's a big one. So tomorrow, Panama, England will be the first game. I'm going to sneeze. Please don't. Oh my God, okay. Panama, England, and then later on, Algeria, Austria. And I'm gonna need everything for those 2 games. You best believe. So yeah, we're gonna do those. We're gonna do those. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all so much. Apologies again. I don't actually want to end, but I have to. I feel like I have to. If not, this is gonna be a horrible watch along. It's just gonna be painful for you and for me. So much appreciated, all guys. I'll catch you on here tomorrow, later on for a quick video, and bring on the madness of tomorrow. Where we get both of them. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, people, in a bit. Take care. And peace.